on my listing that went for sale last week.
Which listing?
The West Valley. 530.
Well, that comes too.
Yeah, and it's like,
I'm going up this week for 473.
yeah. It's, well, they'll be crying.
3349. Squire. So we'll be putting it up tomorrow, but no showings today.
I'm gonna get my clients like 25K. Thanks,
Of course. I think they'll be at Red Day unless you're gonna go over to their office.
Say that again.
I think they're gonna be at Red Day unless you're gonna go over to their office later today.
Who's gonna be a red day? Sorry.
The Gamboa team.
Oh,
And to that.
yeah. We're Revo now.
Okay.
It's not going away. Thank you. Yeah, we just rebranded, like it's still in the process. Got it. But we like introduced it to our clients earlier this year. And we're switching over all our signs.
That makes sense.
I just wanted to make sure that
Yeah, these are the same thing.
All the same. So
Yeah,
if you see
great.
any,
All under Vivo.
yeah, so if you see any Gamboa emails, those are out.
Got it.
It's now Revo-team.
That makes sense. Okay.
Just FYI. Okay, how big is it?
1600 square feet.
I can help it, Robert.
Yeah.
I know that was this house too, but my client loves HR. They were actually recommended by for next year. Yeah.
I'll show you that.
You can hide that.
Okay.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I did. What did they get?
So I did tell you.
No, you didn't.
Oh.
And then one of the buyers, my sister Cindy, she's one of the.
Yeah.
She's one of the ladies.
I mean, it'd be fun, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was showing some house because she'd never done it. Yeah, experience. And she picked up.
Alright, good to go?
Buyer, yeah, they wanted her.
Hey. Alright, good morning.
Good morning. So many good things with this.
Yeah.
Alright. I applaud you, that was reasonably quick to get a group of real estate agents to stop talking, so well done this morning. Congratulations to all of our agents who took listings this last week. We have 8 new listings. Jonah and Vanya from Revo have a new listing. Cameron Burnside has 2. Ashley Lindsay, Kent Nunley, Eladio Serrano, Danielle Bonds, and then Jonah and Coco of Revo all took listings this week. Huge round of applause. Coco, I'm gonna put you on the spot, okay? Because you're the first one that I saw that's on that list. So you have a new listing. Where did your listing come from?
SOI, Jonah's SOI.
Okay, Jonas
So,
SOI.
Yep, so he's had a relationship with them for a really long time. And, yeah, so just database.
I love it. And give us the top 3 things that Jonah does with his database or that you do with your database that means that you're getting listings from them.
Well, we focus on our top 50. So all of the agents on the team, including Jonah, we all have our top 50 clients that have referred to us in the past, that we think will refer to us in the future, and we hone in on them. We do monthly touches and quarterly pop-bys for them. And we do our events, so we have our big fiesta coming up, which is like our biggest event of the year, where we have usually 300 to 400 people come, and that's just at a park. And we have, tacos and face painting and games and raffles and all the things. So we love to meet up with our clients and have them bring friends and things like that to the party. What else?
That works. So organized touches, having your database organized, knowing who your top 50 are so that you can have focus, and then knowing when you're contacting whom. And then client appreciation events and really leaning into that.
Yeah.
I love it. How much more fun are listing appointments with SOI than whole listing?
They're so fun. These clients, they are so grateful. We got 6 offers over the weekend on this listing, and we're gonna go under contract tonight, and they're probably gonna walk away with $25K more than what we originally estimated on the net sheet, just because it's multiple offers. And like it happened with you at the open house a couple weeks ago. Cindy, the new agent on our team, she was shadowing me at the open house, and there was a buyer that came in and wanted to write an offer on the house. So she got the BBA signed and she wrote an offer on the house
I love
for
it.
them. Yeah, and so it's been a pretty fun weekend.
I love it. Congratulations, and congratulations to all of our agents that listed. Who has listings coming soon? Got Karen in the back?
Yes. A breaking listing on the way up to Big and Little, kind of as Wasatch, University Court to go to the cottage estate, it's on the left there. Has incredible views, we've done so much of it, 2,700 square feet, 875, beautiful house. So, it's really showing real listing.
And you said this weekend? Okay?
Yeah.
Love it. Let's go Coco.
So I have 2 that are probably coming within the next few weeks. One is down in Elk Ridge, kind of nestled up on the east side of Payson, under the mountains. Beautiful out there. That one will probably be around $480, and then the other one is here in Taylorsville, and that one we will probably be around the same, like $480 to $490 price range. Yeah, coming in the next few weeks.
Love it. All right. I know that Lindsay has some, so I'm going to force her to talk about it.
I've got one that's gonna go live tomorrow, no showings until the open house Saturday. But it's 33rd South, 3359 South Squirewood Drive in West Valley. Priced at $473, 1,600 square feet. I hope to get 6 offers like Coco.
I hope to do everything like Coco, to be honest. I know Blake has something to share. He's making a face at me, but I didn't, so there we go.
Okay, it's not a new and upcoming. It is listed over during our price reduction on Wednesday. It's a beautiful home in Daybreak. This was built in 2022. Super cute. My client sent some updates on it. It'll be listed at, or price adjusted to $625. There was a similar home that had the finished basement, about 450 square feet, that appraised at $702. It is priced very well
Love it.
for the market for the area.
625. All right, and you can just stay right there because I know Nick and Lisa have something coming up.
I don't know the details on it.
What's general area and when it's going to come on market? how he just refuses. All right. Everyone hit up Nick and Lisa next week because I know that they have been getting multiple properties ready to go on market. So they're on a listing tear right now. Anything
I'm
else?
on Zoom if I can break in real quick.
The other half of Lisa and Nick will jump in and share those details. Lisa, what do we got coming?
Sorry, I'm almost there. Okay, so one of them is Riverton. We're going to be priced right around 585 multi-level with 0.4 acres, just around 12100 South Riverton. We're getting ready to take the photos on that one. The other one is a great rambler in Cottonwood Heights. And pricing on that is going to be the low 600s. It's been fully updated inside. It's just darling.
Love it. All right, any other coming soon listings? Speak now and forever hold your peace until next week. All right, congratulations. Again, those who list last, in this market especially. So great job in getting those listings. We need to get this updated because it's not actually newsletter workshops. So ignore the content of this. Just know that your next MREA series is the numbers that count. This will be, as always, on Wednesday and on Friday. So Wednesday from 12 to 2. Jess, are you?
Yeah, in the black squares, that's right. It's
Oh,
just
got it. It's just upcoming.
yeah, it's just,
So just
I
ignore this.
forgot to change that one.
Just ignore that part that threw me off, but you can pay attention to what's in the black boxes. So, first week of every month, we focus on the numbers that matter. And this is the video that you record so that you can send it out to your database. Pop quiz, how many videos should you be sending every month to your database?
2 at a minimum.
2 at a minimum. 2 at a minimum. So at this workshop, you are going to get the scripting. You can say scripting for a video, right? Yeah. So the scripting, and have the opportunity to record your videos so that you have them ready to go. The play with this is that you send a video at the beginning of the month, and then you have in your calendar 2 weeks later to send another video. Follow-up question, what is the best way for you to be sending this video to your database?
Email.
Text message.
Ding, 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 ding. Text message. We are inundated with emails, and videos that are sent via email are going to be watched much less frequently. Videos that you post on social media are great, and you can certainly repurpose this video to put on your social media as well. But no one in your database is going to pay as much attention to it as they are if they receive that video through text message. And if you are wondering, how on earth would I send this to everyone in my database through text message, fear not. When you come to the Do It With Us or the Numbers That Matter workshop, that's part of what we will be going through with you. You can link your command to Twilio, send these videos with ease. There are strategies that make it so that they know that these videos are actually from you and that they get opened and read and watched. And the agents that are running this play, we are seeing them get results. Now the results right now look like mindshare, because mindshare is always going to come before market share. And so the results right now are comments on the videos, people reaching back out to the agent who sent it to them. And I want you to be getting those sorts of results as well, so that like Coco, you can go list all SLI properties. May calendars are out. Please be sure that you grab your calendar, download it, get it on Linktree, however you consume your calendar, and that you get these trainings and events in your calendars so that you can join us for them. If you have any questions about which are the most important tactical trainings for you to be attending, based on where you are in your business and what you are focused on, because there is not a world in which I want to see you in every single one of these trainings, come and see me, and we'll go through the calendar together. See Lindsay, you can go through the calendar, and we can get you set up on your growth plan for the month. Every single month, there is training that I am attending to grow as a leader, to grow as an agent. And that is the same thing that I want for all of you. That's why we put all of this together. All right, who watched? Yes, Tony.
in conjunction with Red Day, we're doing a Red Day blood drive.
We haven't
here.
got to Red Ray yet, so just hold.
Oh, got it.
Thanks. All right, so, who watched the quarterly market update? Okay, top takeaways. And your top takeaway can be, it really is hard to listen to Johnny talk about data for that long, that's okay too. But, but I love what stayed with you through the market update for those of you who attended it.
This is like a small thing, but
Listen, I love the small things.
yeah, I like how they brought up the tariffs and how that's supposed to affect all of the housing prices in the next 6 years. So they said $7,500 to $10,000 is what they're expecting
No. Keep going. This is a tech issue.
No.
I don't think the microphone's working.
We'll turn it up, but it's just really for Zoom.
Okay.
Dead like the
It is
recording.
hard to hear in here though, I'm having a hard time
we'll-
hearing people in the
we'll
background.
turn it up.
So if we could turn it up, that'd be great.
I think one of the main things, first thing that he said was, recession does not mean falling home prices. And I think that's a big takeaway, because people think it's one and the same or they go hand in hand, but it's not the case. I have a bunch of random notes, but I don't know what you want from me right now.
Okay, so I like the recession does not mean falling home prices. Give me two more one-liners or perspective shifts that you felt like were solid from that.
35% of income went to principal and interest payments in 2024, which is double from 18% in 2020. That's
Say
a
that one more time.
big
That's a
affordability
really
issue.
big one.
35% of income went to principal and interest payments in 2024, which is doubled from 18% in 2020.
And so I look at this in a couple of ways. One, yes, it's an affordability issue. Two, it explains sort of an internal objection that I have had for some of my clients, that in my conversations with agents, I know I'm not the only one, which is how on God's green earth are they actually going to afford this house payment? Because at the time that I purchased a home, and for most of my career as I've been helping people purchase homes, their mortgage has represented far less of their monthly household income. It's been at that lower percentage, and that's what I am used to. That is not the market we are in anymore. And yet, people still need to have a roof over their heads. And people have lived in states where it has represented 35% of their household income for a very long time, and they have all found ways to manage that and to have a roof over their heads. And so some of this is just a perspective shift that people are going to, in this economy, in this market, at this time, likely going to be spending a higher percentage of their income on housing than any of us are used to.
And to follow that, it says the median home payment in the US is $2,073 a month. And in Utah, it's $2,575 a month. So from an affordability standpoint, that's kind of where we stand compared to the nation. And home appreciation in the US was 4.5%, and home appreciation here in Utah was 3.3%. So still climbing, but at a slower rate than the nation, because we already had our peak. I'm pretty sure we need to chill out.
We need to just sit for a minute and think about what we've done. But that is critical for both reasons. One, that it is a slower appreciation. And that can feel like the market is flat. That can feel like the market is going down. But statistically, no, it's not.
Still appreciation.
It is still appreciating. And a healthy appreciation is between 3 and 6% year over year, and we are still in that range. So, any other takeaways?
I think they said like 35% of all homes are mortgage free. So there's more than enough money out there for 30% of the buyers and sellers. More than enough.
Right. And that ties into the slides that stood out for me, and I don't know actually if these are the right ones. Not really, but we'll just pretend that the data that is on the slides I pulled is the same one that's on here. So, if you don't know, if you weren't able to tune into the market update, or you were and you don't know where to find the information, the KW Utah site, so this is the site for our region, and Isaiah, can you make sure that we get this included in the newsletter this week, so that everyone can look in there as well. So the site from our region has all sorts of agent resources. One of them is going to be quarterly market reports, and from there you can pull all of the slides from this market report. You can also go back years and look at all of the slides from previous years' quarterly market reports, but these are up there now. And then on the YouTube channel, there is the video recording of the market update so that you can listen to all of the information. This is a dense report, and so I think it's one that bears listening to a couple of times, and then pulling out what are those main things that I want to share with my clients. I pulled our Skynet moment out of rotation today, but I'm going to just share with you a verbal Skynet moment now. So if you rewatch the quarterly market report, you can download the transcript to that report. You can also download all of these slides. You could upload all of that into Claude. Now, why would I choose Claude and not ChatGPT?
Because you like it better.
No, but I like the answer. Claude can process more data at a time than ChatGPT can. So if you are loading a lot of data, you are more likely to get errors if you load that into ChatGPT to filter through it than you are if you load it into Claude. So I would load the transcript and the slides into Claude, and then ask for however many top key strategies you would like. So I'd say 3 to 5. And then if you listened to the market report and things jumped out at you, you can say to Claude, please include, one of them should be about the tariffs, and one of them should be about the percentage of household income that is spent on mortgages right now. And it can pull a summary for you of that information using the slides, using the transcripts, and then using the information that you put in. I would then take that back to ChatGPT and ask it to help you write a script so that you can call and update your database on the market. Because if you call and try and vomit all of the information from the quarterly market update on your database, they are not going to answer the phone the next time that you call. Who knows why I would take it from Claude back over to ChatGPT for the scripting.
If you've personalized your ChatGPT, you can, because I've been doing that, I've been taking it from Claude into ChatGPT and asking it to sound more like me.
Love it. So yes, if you've personalized it, it will be more in your voice. One of the things that Shoni shared with us at the AI Summit is that Claude is better for processing more information at one time and for long form writing. So if you're writing a blog article, if you need something that's going to be longer, Claude is what you're going to go to for that. ChatGPT is better for persuasive language. It is more oriented towards sales and persuasion. And so because this is, at least in some version, a persuasive conversation, that's where I would take it back. And then it will capture your voice. If you continue to work with your ChatGPT and coach it, it will sound a lot like you. Sometimes it feels almost disparaging that it sounds so much like you. Kenna's market reports now start with, "Hey bestie," so so you can there's a lot of slay in Kenna's market reports, and I don't think that my ChatGPT has ever said slay to me. But you can correct it if it starts getting a little bit wild. But that is how I would be using this market data That is how I am using this market data right now. You also could ask ChatGPT to create a short script for you to record a video sharing one of these data points. And these could be videos that you are sending out to your sphere, videos that you are posting on the social interwebs. Send it to your mom. Any other thoughts or questions on that?
You know that I love the data. I find this one a little overwhelming and hard to follow. If you look on your email from the Salt Lake Realtors, they sent a beautiful dummied down version
Love it.
and on the affordability, and they broke it down by city. So when I say dummy down, there's some great information, and then it truly dummies it down to, hold on, I'm gonna show you. There's the dummy down.
Yes.
It's dummy down.
Love it.
Much easier to digest. So you can go through each of the cities and it will give you those 3 bullet points on affordability, and then it'll give you the sales. So
Love
that is another resource if you need something that's a little easier
To digest.
versus shredded wheat.
Yes. Yeah. All right, final thoughts on this. Karen.
Does Keller Williams do like a quarterly newsletter that's just kind of for agents to have to use, or are all of them kind of you have to make your own type of thing?
So the monthly newsletter is all put together for you. The section that you make your own is just one section that you personalize, but everything else is put together. So I would say that's the closest to a quarterly newsletter, and it's just done monthly. So that is the last week of every month that gets put together.
Okay, great. I'll have Jess show us.
Perfect. And yes, have Jess or Isaiah show you that newsletter if I'm talking about that and you're like, I have no idea what she's talking about. No problem. They do. All right, anything else? Red Day, Coco, do you want to get us ready for this Thursday?
Yes, okay. Morning session, we're gonna be meeting here at the office at 9:30. We are going to have breakfast provided by Kristen from Old Republic. And we are going to, around 10 o'clock, go over to Mel's house, do some work in the flower beds and things like that with her at the house. And then afternoon session is going to be a 1:45 meeting at St. James at the food pantry, just real close to here. And we're going to be, the trucks arrive around 2 o'clock. And so when the trucks get there, we're going to be helping unload the trucks and restocking the shelves of the food pantry. This QR code is for monetary donations. If you would like to provide a monetary donation, you can also donate a regular, one of these 4 items, the diapers, wipes, rice, or shelf-stable milk. And, and if you have anything in your home that you're thinking of doing spring cleaning or donations, household items, clothes, anything like that, we are gathering donations for Josette Soto, who's the Director of Development on the Revo team. And her father was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer and is just declining rapidly. And so they're having a very hard time financially. So we're gonna be able to support them with those donations because she's taking all of those and she's gonna be selling them at the Daybreak Community Yard Sale on Saturday. So many different ways to participate. We have Jesus, Myra, and Reed. They're gonna be going to pick up the bagels from Einstein and take them back to the food pantry where they're gonna bag those individually. And it's gonna be a fun day. So come join us.
I love it. So if I can make a plug for coming for breakfast, even if you're not going to be doing any of the service elements until the afternoon, this is our time to get a picture all together. I think sometimes people feel a little bit squeamish about sharing their service publicly. And so I wanted to talk about that for a minute because I felt that way in the past, that for something to truly be service, that it should be done quietly and in secret, and sharing about it felt a little bit like I was saying, look at me, I'm so great, and that sort of takes away the purpose behind it. The beauty of sharing what it is that we do at Keller Williams, where worldwide, every single market center is closing their doors for regular business and sending their agents and their staff and their leadership teams out into the communities where we work to serve, is that it creates this ripple effect of good. And that ripple effect of good, by so many, in most cases, in some cases, these projects are crazy big and by themselves they're making a huge difference in the world. Most of the projects are making a huge difference in the world by making a huge difference in individual people's lives. But when we have that many people that are making a difference in individual people's lives all on one day, there is just really a power and a momentum in that. The beauty of sharing that information, about sharing what it is we do and why we host Red Day and what you're spending that day doing, is that it can inspire others to do the same. And I have had multiple friends, people in my database, people that are friends on social, that have seen posts about Red Day and said, this is so cool, my company and I are going to start doing this. This is so cool, I'm taking this to our next national meeting to see if we can do something like this at a bigger scale. So you are being the example of the difference that you want to see in the world. And so I think if you look at it in that way, rather than, hey, look at me, I'm really great, also buy a house from me, it maybe makes it feel a little bit less icky. And it allows you to just be more tapped into that ripple effect. I would also challenge you, look at the other projects, check out social media on Red Day, see what our Keller Williams families across the world are doing. When we've had agents that are traveling in the past on Red Day, we've asked them to send us the projects that they're doing. Coco did a project with the wealth building community one year, and it's to see that kind of difference that's happening worldwide is really powerful. The second thing I'm going to say is every dollar, every $5 donation, every minimal donation makes a big difference. The reason that the food pantry has requested financial donations over people buying those individual items is that they have a stronger purchasing power. So if you gave $5 to any organization to provide rice to someone who is hungry, that would make a difference because the person who is hungry would have $5 of rice. But when you donate that $5 here, you're probably creating more like $10 worth of rice to be able to help out people who are hungry. And so I know that we are all in different places financially, and that most of us give a whole lot of different directions. And we work with such a charitable group, and I very much appreciate that. And no matter what, no matter where else you're giving, no matter where you are financially, I am confident that every single person could donate $5 to the food pantry. And if all of us were doing that, especially with their buying power, would make a huge difference. So I scanned the code. I'm going to challenge you to scan your code. Make a donation that is comfortable for you and for your household, and then share the code. This is serving with your database, serving with friends and family is a wonderful way to strengthen that bond. And so use this as an opportunity to get them involved as well, and give them an opportunity to serve. Tony asked me to mention that in conjunction with Red Day, we are doing a blood drive. That will be with the American Red Cross here on May 19th from 1 to 7. So come participate in that blood drive. It is another way to give, another way to serve. And then you can say that you've really given your blood, sweat, and tears here in the office, and it can be like literal. So thank you for all that you do and who you are. And I'm very excited to serve with you on Thursday. All right, and then there is a D Group golf tournament fundraiser. So one more way to serve. This is, wish it wasn't on a Tuesday because it's during our team meeting, so it makes it a little bit trickier. Otherwise, I would put a team together. But if you have friends, family, golfers that would like to put a team together and participate, their golf tournament is supporting the Tyler Robinson Foundation, which is a wonderful organization that works with childhood cancer. And the Geek Group is very involved with it, and even if you don't participate in the golf tournament, find out more about the Tyler Robinson Foundation because they're doing some really cool things. All right, Lisa, you want to talk to us about Client Appreciation Event?
Yes, okay, so we're managed to, because of all the sponsorships we've been able to get through some of our amazing vendors, we're able to keep the price at $10 a ticket. So instead of having that early bird, sorry, my voice is going out on me, then they're no longer going up to $12 a ticket. They will stay at $10. You buy 10, get one free, a little bit of a bonus there. I think there's one more slide.
Yes, there is.
Okay. And there, remember that the top agents for tickets, the one who sells the most tickets will get a free cabana to be able to utilize. I'm not sure if there are any cabanas left, but if you want to rent a cabana to be able to meet your clients at, let me know, I'll see what's still available. Get your tickets in. We've already sold half of our allotted amount of tickets. I really do not want to make this overcrowded. I think the very first year we did it, we had so many people there that it was a little crowded. So hurry and get your tickets reserved. For me, I don't have all my RSVPs in, but I went ahead and made a commitment on how many tickets I was going to have ahead of time. And then that way I know that I've got them. So when those clients come back to me and go, oh, is it too late? I can say, no, I definitely have them here. If you end up with extra tickets at the end and we're sold out, I'm sure there's another agent who is dying for extra tickets who can purchase them from you.
Yeah, we typically do any events that the tickets have had to be purchased in advance. It seems like we always have agents who are looking for them last minute. Lisa, what if I buy a group of tickets and then I find, oh, I heard back from more of my SOI, can I buy more?
Yes, keep going in there, keep purchasing them. Remember that you can send your clients the Eventbrite code so they can purchase them themselves as well. If you don't have it in your marketing budget to be able to purchase the ticket on behalf of your client, then they can go in, you just give them the link for it.